Hello, welcome back to Tiki Rick Adventures. Thank you guys for joining me today. We're going to go into the parks and try 2 new food items that just came out, and we're just going to have a fun Disneyland and DCA day today. So let's go in the parks and have some fun. So I had the pleasure of going to Company D before coming to the parks. It's very close, just about a mile. It's off Lewis and Catella, which is very close to the Toy Story parking lot where I like to park. And Company D is amazing. That was actually my first time going there. I've been invited before. They have periods where it opens up to friends and family. So it's basically a cast member discount liquidation store. Things are steeply discounted, like ridiculously low prices. There are mugs for $7.99 and shirts for $8.99, things like that. I got some pins for $1.99. I got a lot of really cool stuff. There were a couple items that I got that I almost paid full price last week in the parks, so I'm really glad I didn't buy it at the parks last week, and I'm glad I waited and checked Company D. You just never know what they're going to have, and you don't know if they're going to have your size either, but I got a lot of wonderful items. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see a video of the haul of all the merchandise that I picked up from Company D today. I got a lot of things, like 24 items, if not more. It was all stuff that I've seen in the parks before, and I didn't buy it when it was at the parks, and the discount was just too good to be true. Plus, I got an additional 20% off for the Friends and Family sale on top of the steeply discounted prices. Whew. At those prices, you can't afford to not get what you want. Oh, it was awesome. I treated myself to a couple of things, and you know, you gotta splurge every once in a while. But yeah, if you guys want, I'll make a video on that, because that would be pretty interesting, I think. It's very hot today, so I'm getting hydrated at the DVC Lounge. And after this, I'm going to go see the Bootstrappers at 2:30, because I love watching them perform. And their latest performance of the day is 2:30, so that's the last chance to catch them. And then we're going to head over to Red Rose Taverne, and we're going to try a new flatbread that they have over there. So let's go do that. It's really not too busy at the parks today. It's actually really nice. This is one of the low days again before the Magic Key holders come in. Every once in a while there's been a day that's not crowded. Pirates is at 20 minutes, Big Thunder's at 30 minutes, even Indiana Jones behind me is at 45 minutes, which that's pretty incredible to see that. When you see the wait times that low for those 3 attractions, it's pretty indicative that it's one of the least busy days you'll find. Yeah, really enjoying it though. It's not crowded at all. Red Rose Tavern for lunch, and I got the Cheeseburger Flatbread. This is brand new. It just came out last week, and I really wanted to try it. I love the cheeseburger pizza at Alien Pizza Planet. It's actually one of my favorite slices of pizza at Disneyland. As bizarre as it sounds, the combination just works really well. I'm a pickle lover and I like Thousand Island, so the secret sauce really works well, in my opinion. It's just something right up my alley. So I think this is something I'm gonna enjoy as well. It looks really great. It's ground beef on a flatbread with cheddar cheese. It's got a pickle aioli, which kind of looks like a Thousand Island secret sauce anyways. I think it's just a fancy word they're putting on it, pickle aioli. And there's a pickle arugula salad on top, and there's grilled onions as well. It's pretty big for the price, actually. Pretty big portion. You can pretty much split this between two people. They cut it up into 6 small slices. So I'm not the biggest fan of arugula, but I'm gonna try it with the arugula on it. I would like just iceberg or romaine lettuce on it. I think a little bit better, just to add a crunch and a textural contrast, but it still looks pretty darn good. And it smells amazing. There's a lot of beef on it, so it's probably pretty filling, actually. I love that it's got pickles all over it. Like I said, I really like pickles, so I think I'm really gonna like this. I'm excited for it. Let's give it a try. There's no arugula on this piece. I'll have to let me get some on there. There. I'll give the arugula a fair shot. That's very good. That's a 9 out of 10 for me. I really like the pickle on it. It's the regular Disneyland pickles, which I love so much. So that really heightens it up for me. That gives it bonus points. I really enjoy that a lot. The flatbread crust itself is not as hard as I thought it was going to be. It's like a nice thin pizza crust. It's really good. It tastes freshly made. I don't know if they're just using a frozen flatbread, but if this is frozen, it's actually really, really good. I'm surprised. I'm really impressed for a theme park pizza. I like the sauce on it. It's got lots of ground beef, like I said. The arugula works really well with it. It's not overpowering. It's nice and bitter, and it's got that pepperiness to it. And it works really well with the contrast of the pizza itself. It's nice to have a little freshness and brightness and crunch to it. It's not too crunchy because the arugula wilted, but it's really nice. I really like it. This is a really good elevated piece of pizza, and you get a big portion. This is much larger than a slice of pizza from anywhere else would be because you get a whole little flatbread. Let me give it one more bite here. Red Rose Tavern is definitely one of my favorite places to eat in the park. I love this for a quick service location. The food here is always really well done. The cauliflower bowl is a great vegan option. One of the best vegan options, I think, in both parks, if not the best. I like the loaded tater tots that they have here too. The cheeseburger tater tots, the roughly the size of the barge ones. They're, whoa, did you see that? This little bird wants to join me for lunch. He just landed on the chair right next to me. Oh, hi, little birdie. Wow, he swooped right past my face. I could feel his wing brush my face. That was pretty funny. I had a couple of things like that today. It's my day of things hitting me in the face. Earlier, there was a leaf that hit me when I was trying to do my intro. Let me clip in the bloopers because that's pretty funny. I'll put that right here. Wasn't that weird? The leaf just attacked me out of the tree. That doesn't happen too often. It's just my day to get hit in the face with things, I suppose. Every dog has their day. But this is good. I'd get this again, absolutely. 9 out of 10, like I said. And I also got one other item. I got the strawberry rose lemonade. So this is a strawberry lemonade with a rose water. It's supposed to have a rose petal on top, but they don't have any rose petals. That's fine. It would just make it a little more Instagrammable and pretty. Let's give this a try, though. Red Rose Tavern has that really good ice, that crunchy ice that you find at tiki bars, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate the details. This ice is unbeatable. It's definitely the best. It's kind of fun to eat and crunch on afterwards. So let's give this a sip. I really like the strawberry lemonade. Rose is not always my favorite flavor. The rose is really perfumey. It reminds me of like sophisticated lady's perfume. You know how some bath products and perfumes just have rose in it? It kind of tastes like bath products smell. So I'm not really digging that. I wouldn't really recommend this. If you like rose, you're really gonna enjoy this. I think this is just not the best option for me personally. I'd give it a 6 out of 10. I can taste the strawberry and the lemonade in there. It's got strawberry puree. If it didn't have the rose, this would be like a 10 out of 10. This is pretty much the strawberry wagonade that they have at the corn dog cart actually on Main Street. Reminds me exactly of that, and it tastes just like that, but with a very heavy rose flavor. I thought it would just be a hint of rose, but it's a lot of rose. So if you like rose, you're probably gonna enjoy that. It's not for me personally, because I think the rose is too overpowering. But yeah, I'm glad I gave it a try. I'll still drink it. It's still refreshing on a hot day like this. And I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my lunch, and we'll go do something after this. Okay, just a quick update. I got ranch and I got honey mustard from the pumps. I love that they have so many sauces on tap at Red Rose Tavern. I think they have the best sauce selection here because they have barbecue, ketchup, mustard, ranch, honey mustard. You can find everything here. Most restaurants don't have everything. A lot of restaurants don't even have barbecue, which is odd. But yeah, that is the right move. Both the ranch and the honey mustard is really, really good. It totally elevates this. It makes it like a 10 out of 10. This is really, really enjoyable. I really like this. I definitely get this again. I am gonna get this again. Try it with ranch if you like it, and try it with honey mustard too. It works really well with the cheeseburger flavor.
Someday we'll find the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me.
Do I hear 10? Ahead for a 10.
All right, I rode Pirates because that was a walk-on. We didn't wait more than 5 minutes in line. I went over to Rise of Resistance, but by the time I got there, it was 45 minutes. It was 20 minutes on the app for a little bit. Today is so empty. A lot of the rides are just walk-ons. It's crazy. I'm gonna head over to DCA and just hang out there for a little bit for the rest of the night. We're gonna grab some food over there too, a new food item. So let's go do that. All right, I'm at Pym's Test Kitchen for dinner. I like eating at this place. They have good food in general, but I don't like eating here, if you know what I mean. It's very crowded. It's very hard to find a table. I got really lucky with this table. I waited until a couple got up because a lot of the tables are 4 or 8 people, and I don't want to take up a whole spot by myself. So I got this little 2-seater. It's kind of tucked off to the side. It's a really nice spot to sit, actually. And they just had Deadpool going by on a unicorn, like one of those kids' toys that you ride, and when you bounce on them, it rides. I'm sure you guys have seen it on Instagram. It's like already going viral, but I literally just saw it, but I didn't have my camera on me. I was waiting for my food, and I didn't really have all my gear and stuff ready. But yeah, it was really funny to see. It was really unexpected. I'm gonna go watch the awesome dance-off after this. The Deadpool story time is already over for today, so unfortunately I can't get that. But anyways, I digress. I'm here, and I got my dinner. I got the Chimichanga. This is a Deadpool-inspired item. It came out yesterday or the day before. It just came out, and it's a huge chimichanga. It's got ground beef, charred poblano peppers inside of it, refried beans, and it comes with a side salad with pico de gallo, and it comes with a guajillo sauce on it, a big pool of guajillo sauce. It looks good. It looks really good. So we're gonna give this a try. How can you go wrong with a deep fried burrito? I mean, chimichangas are awesome. This is very large. It was like $13.21 after my discount, so that's not too bad considering how big it is. Ooh. Oops. Okay, we are back. That was hilarious. My camera just face planted into the guajillo sauce, but I saved the camera. I was able to wipe it off. No problems. No harm, no foul, right? Oh well, things happen. It could have been worse, but yeah. Let me cut into this here. This table's really wobbly, so when I was cutting the chimichanga, it was wobbling my camera and it made it teeter-totter onto my plate. So let's avoid doing that if I can. Okay, I'm gonna give this a bite. I can see the poblano pepper in there. There's a lot of pepper, so that's nice. That's good. The beef is pretty much exactly what I expected. Kind of like a Taco Bell beef. It's just a taco seasoning on ground beef. Pretty basic, but very flavorful nonetheless. Very flavorful. Let me get more of the shell this time and get more of the guajillo sauce on it. I like the poblano pepper. It adds a really nice flavor. I really like poblano peppers in general, so I'm a big fan of that. Let's just see what this sauce is like. That sauce is awesome. Super flavorful, about a medium level of heat. It is a little bit spicy. It's got a decent kick to it. Definitely down your throat and on the back of your tongue. It burns a little bit. I really like that. Let me get the sauce on the chimichanga now. That's good. I would definitely get this again. The sauce is what makes it 8.5 out of 10 for me. It's a very, very solid option. It's really well prepared, really crunchy on the outside, has a nice shell, a really nice tortilla shell. I like the iceberg lettuce, how they give it to you on the side with pico de gallo. You can kind of just take bites of iceberg lettuce as you go. I love iceberg, I love the crunch from that, and it mixes really well with the beef too. It's a nice cold lettuce, it's a really good contrast. This is a really solid option. Try it, you won't be disappointed. It's a good size chimichanga too. I'm really impressed with the size. Yeah, give it a try.
Terrence, how y'all doing?
Yeah!
It's good to be back here on Earth. It's been a while. Hey, listen, I got a treat for you. Are you ready for it? First off, who out here loves to dance? Well, I got something pretty special in this box right here, all right? There you go.
You see, this crowd here is going to grow to even 2 or 3 times bigger once they hear the sound of my velvety voice. They all knew it was the ultimate Deadpool show, and you actually don't even know who you are. You got a nice steampunk thing going, a little retro Tomorrowland vibe. You have a name tag on it?
All right.
Very funny. That kid's been yelling it the whole time. I am Deadpool! Yeah. And these Spider-Man underoos have been called so much worse, and I'm not allowed to say it at the Disneyland Resort. Registered trademark. And who are you, friendo?
Well, they also all know who I am.
Wow, you said she?
Yeah?
Yeah, she's not real. But your views of beauty are your own, so Slay King.
Let's dance. Have you ever been in an intergalactic dance-off before?
I've been in 7 intergalactic pants-off this week.
Whoa! Keep your pants on, bro. There's kids. All right, listen up. We're gonna split you up into 2 teams. Everybody on this side, you'll get to be Team Star-Lord.
All right, and everybody on this side, plus everyone over there wearing Deadpool merch, is Team Deadpool.
That hurt. She was slightly more excited to be on Team Deadpool. All right, here we go. Go back. I'm not ready. Here we go.
Wolvie, I need you to point those muscles. I need you to calm down and meet my new 3rd favorite Peter and 4th favorite Peter.
Hey, bro. Hey, Star-Lord.
Trust me, dog, you don't want to do that.
I'll pound you.
All right. Well, I gotta get back to the ship. The Guardians gotta save the galaxy again. But before I go, because you're so awesome, I'll play one more song for you. Do y'all want to hear one more song? Of course you do, because you all totally rock.
I thought you'd never ask.
I didn't ask.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it anyway, right there.
Star-Lord.
And Deadpool! Ouch! Let's go play
Well, thank you guys for joining me today. That was a lot of fun. The Deadpool thing was pretty hilarious. I like to see Deadpool here, and I haven't seen the new movie yet, but it was still cool to see him in the dance party. That was a lot of fun. It was a really good day. I ate a lot of good food. Both the food items were a huge hit. I had a lot of fun despite the heat. I always like to stay out of the heat and just take breaks. That DVC lounge helps a lot because I get really good air conditioning there. But yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys for watching my videos. If you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you like this content. And until next time, I hope you guys take care and I'll see ya.